Hey there, so I'm going to talk you through my Unbound XL bike and gear setup. The race is coming up in just a couple days and I'm fully packed, ready to go. This is my second year doing this race. It's a 350-mile self-supported gravel race in Emporia, Kansas. Last year I rode there from home in Idaho and raced it for the first time and had a good finish. And this year I'm excited to go back to see what is possible. Um, I have made a couple changes, and for the most part, I'm keeping a lot of things similar to last year. Um, but I'm excited to see how this goes because I'm trying to have as smooth and fast of a ride as possible. So, one of the things about this course is while it's 350 miles and self supported, it's known for having really puncture prone terrain. The rocks are really sharp in the Flint Hills, and so with that, my repair kit is built around flats in mind, and then it's also can be deathly muddy if it's wet, and it could also be really hot. So this is packed based on the current forecast, which is in the upper 70s, low 80s, lows in the 50s at night, and maybe some rain beforehand. But that said, we cover a lot of ground, and so I am ready for mud and thunderstorms. So the bike itself, go through how it's built, and then we'll go through gear and what I'm carrying and what I'm wearing. So this is my pivot vault. It's been redesigned since I raced it, the Unbound last year, so I'm really excited about that. This is an extra small frame. I'm 5'3", and this fits me really well. I have it built with Industry 9 Solix wheels, and this is a carbon, slightly dished Aero rim. On my current tire plan is to run Maxxis 50C Rambler in the front and a Maxxis 50 or 45C Rambler in the back. And that is just to make sure that I really do have clearance for mud in case there is any. My bike is built entirely with a Shimano drivetrain, but there are some things that are customized with that. So I have GRX brakes and levers, rear XTR rear cassette, GRX derailleur, and then to have short 160mm cranks, I have Shimano Dura Ace 1x road crank with a not yet released Shimano compatible Wolftooth Aero 46 tooth chainring. Last year I ran a 42 tooth, so I've gone up quite a bit, and that's just to have as efficient of a drivetrain as possible. Contact points, I have Ergon SR Pro women's saddle, Ergon Allroad Bartape, and then Shimano XTR pedals, which is also what I race mountain bikes on, is what I'm really comfortable on, and I know my feet will be happy on those all day. I'm running a Pro bar with Pro Missile Alloy aero bars. Those are allowed in the XL. They're not allowed in the 200. For the XL, they are really efficient, and it's a really nice way to have a different position and be in a more aero position over 24 plus hours. Mounted to my aero bars, I have a dual mount that has my Fenix BC26R light, and my COROS Dura will mount here. The amazing thing with the Dura is that I won't have to charge it at all, and with the Fenix light, I will bring one spare battery for that, and I'll be able to run it on high all night. We'll have 9 hours of darkness. On the light note, I have a Fenix HM65R headlamp that will get velcroed to my Lazer Vento Aero helmet. And so that'll just get pulled out, put on my head at night, and then pulled off during the day so that it's not riding around on my head, creating air resistance and weight on my head when I don't need it. and I will also carry one spare battery for this. Those spare batteries are in my bag here. So as far as bags go, I am trying to go as streamlined and simple as possible. From the Revelate Designs little bag team. And so I have a Revelate MagTank, a Revelate Nook, and those fit really nicely together here and create this package of where I'll store food. This currently has all the goo Roctane that I'm carrying to add to water as I refill water, and it also has my chain lube, my headlamp, as you just saw, spare batteries. And then I have a Revelate Stoat seat bag in the back, and that is carrying currently the only spare layer that I'm bringing, which is an ultralight Rapha rain jacket that's so light it could serve as a wind jacket too, for the warmth, and then part of my repair kit. And so in this bag, in my repair kit, I have a spare tube, a rubber one. I have Wolftooth little pack pliers, and which my multi-tool, a tire lever, which is redundant with the pliers, so maybe I'll take those out, zip ties, a spare valve stem core, and a rubber tube. And so those are the things that I won't need unless I like really have a mechanical and need to stop and pull out the full repair kit. The other part of my repair kit that's more accessible will be in my jersey pocket. It's currently living in here, and this is like the fast fix a flat kit. So I have a dart kit. And then I have a plug tool pre-loaded with bacon strips, and I have a whole slew of different size spare bacon strips. Again, these will all be in my pocket. More bacon strips. I have a CO2 cartridge ready to go. I have a pump, and I have a brush / scraper for mud. And so those will all be in my jersey pocket. And then the only other part of this repair kit is in my internal frame storage. I have 2 little gravel tubolito tubes, and they are wrapped in Tyvek and then taped so I can pull them out easily, and the Tyvek's just to protect them as they bounce around down there in the frame. So that's my little frame trick for this bike. For hydration, I have 2 Hydrapak polar bottle breakaway bottles. They're in pro side entry water bottle cages, which I'm using because my frame's so small, and with the bags I need to be able to come out from the side. And then I also will be wearing a Patagonia trail running vest with a 1.5 liter hydration bladder and hose. I'm also packing a 2 liter bladder in the event that the forecast gets hotter and I want to be able to carry more water. I'll upgrade to that size before the race starts. Also in my vest, I have some gloves for racing in. They get just stuffed in the back when I don't wear them. My Garmin InReach lives in this top pocket so that it's facing the sky as I ride, and there's live tracking. You can follow along. And I have pockets for food, my phone, and then I have little self-care things that, like sunscreen in a bag, chamois cream in a bag, and then a chapstick and a baby toothbrush, because in overnight ultras, sometimes brushing my teeth helps cleanse that palate, refresh my mouth, and helps my sensation of like being really tired of eating, and can kind of rejuvenate that ability to eat. The last lights I have are a Fenix rear blinky on my seat post, tank, and a Lazer rear blinky on my helmet. The roads are open to the public while we're racing, and so just want to be safe out there. And in addition to my helmet, I'll have Shimano sunglasses with the Ridescape road lens, and I'm packing a clear lens for at night, and I'm wearing my Shimano S-phyre mountain bike race shoes because they are very comfortable when pedaling and walking, and there is always a chance in Emporia that you end up pushing your bike a bit. And these are tried and true for me with racing ultras. That is all I'm carrying. I'll be wearing a Rapha kit with an Aero socks, Aero jersey, and my chamois-free bibs. And then my strategy is to start with a good amount of food and resupply once we're out there. Let me know if you have any questions, and can follow the race at the link included in the video. Thanks.